Live from the Dirty T,
a Cone Inc. original broadcast.
Start the engine. Strap in for the ride and get ready to cruise the streets with T-Bone. T-Bone. Two boys, one Nissan. With your hosts, Reed the Mean Man Burton and Jose the Heartthrob Aguilar. Join them as they drive through the cultural hub of the West and bring you real, raw entertainment.
Hey, welcome back to TBN. Two boys, one Nissan. Except we're missing a boy. But where is he? We gotta go get him. We're gonna be going to Donut Wheel today, sponsored by nobody. We're not gonna do any more sponsors. That's too much. We're gonna go pick him up, and it's gonna be a great time. Great times in the TBN community. Just click that subscribe button down there and the like button and everything else, and we're gonna get right back to it once I get over there. Okay, see you guys in a little bit.
Wait, hold on. We need a... No. Oh, wait, yes.
Yes.
I thought for a second we'd be in trouble.
I was like, I have aux in.
Testing.
There's an aux in here.
Testing.
Can't see, but this thing.
Testing.
Testing?
Testing.
Testing.
What would our intro music be?
Intro music.
T-Bone. Two boys, one Nissan.
We have royalty free.
Hold on. Is there royalty?
We can't get, we're gonna get copyright strikes. You fool.
Royalty free music.
Having a great time. Having a great time to start. I'm just gonna start the car. We're moving and grooving.
Hold on, TBN. I have the royalty free.
Stand by.
What's a good type of theme? What theme have you gone country? Like a country twang, like background?
You're thinking of bluegrass because that's your favorite.
Bluegrass.
No, I'm
great.
thinking
Bluegrass.
if you had any.
Because that's his favorite.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Hold on, country free bluegrass.
Country free.
Royalty free.
Are you being navigator back there? Because I'm
Yeah,
just
I told
driving.
you to go to the freeway.
Okay. Just join us on our adventure.
Welcome back to TBN. We're just listening to the music of our people. Now, oh, what is this?
That's a truck company right there. Swaro.
Yeah, I'll stop the music. We'll turn it on in post. Alright.
It'll be in post. You didn't even finish the other video, did you?
Which one?
Well, the audience doesn't know.
These are all gonna come out.
They're all just gonna come out at once.
The turnaround time on these videos is really long.
Just like me.
Alright, okay. So all this was the preamble.
Welcome to the pre-sequels.
Alright, official TBN starts now.
T-Bone.
Welcome to TBN
Very
at
synced.
day. This is
We haven't done a TBN at night, you fool.
TBN at day.
But it should be TBONE, two boys, one Nissan exclusive.
Oh yeah, because we rebranded the T-Bone.
Because was it TBN that's already owned by somebody?
Yeah, TBN's already taken.
Which, I mean, if they want to sell us the rights, well, we don't have the money.
And TBN also it's not a proper acronym because the word one isn't represented in TBN.
But it's our acronym. It could be whatever we
Two
want.
boys Nissan.
Two boys Nissan.
But now it's T-Bone.
It's with girl.
Yeah. So we have a special guest this morning. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
This is
No.
This is Miss Emma Bunting.
Bunting, it's Bussy, sir.
The title card doesn't matter. It's gonna be Bunting.
Sir.
All right, hold on. I need it like
Sir.
right here with guest star Emma Bunting.
Yeah, and don't forget to click the subscribe button right here If you click on Reed's face, you can go back to that previous video that we never made.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the last TBN, you're going to be really lost because this is a direct sequel.
And I still have T-Bone. I guess it'd be 2 boys, 1 lecture hall.
This man's still turning left, or?
No, he's fine. Maybe.
His blinker's on.
So
It's off.
This man do it.
meet up.
It's off.
Well, now it's off. It's not
Well,
before.
T-Bone, so we've had a slight hiatus. That's the proper term.
Very slight.
Slight hiatus of a few months. And by a few months, I think the last video we put, the only video of T-Bone we put out was me and Cone.
Is you and Cone in New York. It wasn't even the original cast of T-Bone. It was a new person.
It was a guest.
It's like a rebranding
He was
or
the
something.
pilot.
The pilot. Yeah, and then you switch the characters. Second episode and everyone's
Switch the
confused.
It's like the first Iron Man movie when that one
They switched Rhodey.
Oh, when
the roadie and no one
left.
noticed.
I noticed
I noticed.
immediately.
Everyone noticed.
No, I did not
Two
notice.
Very different men.
No, it was impossible.
Okay, that's racist.
That's not racist. I never said anything about race, and here we are bringing it up. All right. So today's topic: politics. You hate to hear it. You hate to be a part of it, but we're gonna talk our opinion.
Yeah?
2020 presidential candidate Jose, who do you want to win?
Harambe. She's coming back.
He's coming back,
Back from the grave.
better than ever.
To represent us.
Harambe's not dead. He was also taking a short hiatus.
He was put on ice like Walt Disney.
Yeah, no. And he will return, like the Phoenix.
Like the beautiful ape thing that he is. He's a silverback gorilla? What was he?
He was a gorilla.
A gorilla.
A gorilla.
Racist.
Not the gorilla, but a gorilla. That's gorilla spelled Gorilla.
Yeah.
Guerrall.
You care to buy a vowel?
So, for 2020, I'm thinking that this is going to be a big year for the American political system.
I think you say it's a big year for T-Bone.
And it's a big year for T-Bone as well. We have our Christmas special coming out in December. Hark the Herald Cone sang. It's a musical.
I was like,
It's not the greatest story ever told. It's the second greatest story ever told.
but it's one
about,
that no one will forget.
about Cone's birth. So Cone's gonna be playing his father. I'm gonna be playing his mother, and we're gonna be playing.
It's like he's gonna be playing her mother. Yeah.
And we're going to recreate how the Ayanna Cone family came to be. So tune in December for
Yep.
the musical.
One small step for Ayanna Cone. One big leap into the country of America where they illegally crossed the border
Yeah, from Italy.
from Italy.
What do I know?
Okay.
As you can see, 2020 is going to be a big year. I have a lot of plans for what I'm going to do and how
Which
I'm
is
going to change
nothing.
myself for the better. I'm going to do more
Not
yoga.
gonna change. Do yoga?
I actually have done a lot of yoga recently, and by a lot of yoga, I mean I've done
Enough
yoga for
yoga.
PT a few times over the summer, which was good for the soul. Also, is Ina open?
Ina's open, yeah.
You heard that here first, T-Bone.
Yeah.
Ina is now open.
It's been open, but yes, it's...
Well, I didn't know. I came back from school and I'm like, what? Ina's open? And Dad's like, it has been for a
Well,
while.
good thing they have one local because Ina has been open for a long, long time.
Yeah. So basically, how T-Bone is working now is, I moved out of the country, and so did Miss Bunting. And so we're actually here on a work visa.
Yeah.
And we have to hit 50 subscribers within the next 20 minutes, or else we will be deported. So hit that like and subscribe.
Hit the MF and like button. Are we gonna thank our sponsors now?
Yeah. So today's sponsor, Donut Wheel, for sponsoring
Yeah.
today's.
Even though you're paying them.
No, they're sponsoring
They're
us
sponsoring.
to pay them to try their donuts and put it on T-Bone.
Yeah, so today's video is sponsored by Donut Wheel. They wanted us to come and rate their donuts as honestly as possible, and that's what we're gonna do. And
you're gonna turn right.
Turn right.
we're gonna turn
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Well, now I wish I was in the other lane.
But
Yeah.
Alright, it's okay.
so they paid us $15 million to
What?
do this review.
Where's my cuts?
Well, only for TBONE exclusive members.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Your girl's trying to go to college.
Just join our premium Snapchat.
this week we've decided not to have that many sponsors because we set up a Patreon that's gonna support us through our time of trouble.
We actually have a Patreon.
No, not yet. But in post, it'll be
Put it in post. Everything in
There's
post.
a Circle K, and it's right there where it says donut wheel.
There it is, boys and girls. We're like 400 meters away. We're gonna swerve in, do a little skirt action.
Little skirt,
You can do a wheelie here.
Are you?
It doesn't say I can't do a U-turn.
You just did.
Welcome to Illegal Times with TBONE.
Yeah,
Welcome to unsure what the law is, so we're just gonna do what we want.
yeah, we're doing
Exactly.
it live.
We're doing what we want, but we're doing it safely, so it doesn't matter.
That's what she said.
Oh, wait, what?
So back to our Patreon. $5 a month. You'll get a monthly vlog personally to you from Jose.
From Jose.
He'll talk about his day, and that's about it.
Yeah,
So monthly vlog.
it's not gonna be very interesting.
It's gonna be
For
sad boy
$10 a month though.
It'll be sad boy hours
sad
the whole
boy
time.
hours.
We're offering a once in an opportunity deal. Bath water. You've heard it before, but we are gonna capitalize on it. You get real Ben Bussy bath water
Benjamin showers.
for $10 a month.
We'll collect his shower water,
Yep.
which is like collecting rainwater, which I'm pretty sure is illegal in Arizona.
No.
Is it?
Why would it be illegal? We live in a desert.
We're good then. Time to collect some rainwater.
So that's something you have to look forward to at $10. $15 you get
You get a
we send you a donut a month that we've taken a bite out of.
one donut we've eaten and we've actually enjoyed, so that way you won't be disappointed in the donut we
Yeah.
choose.
So we try it, we send it to you.
Mhm.
And for $20 a month, that's you get our
Easy, how to-
you get to follow our exclusive Finsta. Donut Boys.
Yeah, like I said, premium Snapchats.
Premium Snapchat.
Yeah, where all the scandalous photos come out. Like, I don't know what would be scandalous really.
Your face.
Oh,
Us having bagels.
I know. We're betraying our country.
A little off brand. We're trying something out. 2 boys, 1 bagel.
A Nissan
T-bone.
somewhere in between.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get out and we'll see you back when we're in Donut Wheel.
Alright.
Ready? How huge that thing is.
Look at that split donut. That doesn't even make sense.
That's mom's favorite.
Oh my god, that's gonna be my favorite in a second.
This one's my favorite. Way cheaper than one does.
All right, we're heading back.
Hold on.
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
boom.
Welcome back. We haven't gone anywhere due to the power of modern editing. So what was
Even though I
a
took a
10-minute
video.
break? Oh, yeah.
Took a
The video will play now. Montage, start
now.
now.
How huge that thing is. So that was a good time. That was a good place. They had. Did you see those huge cinnamon rolls? I took the video. Remember? Play back 10 seconds. Huge.
Well, let's get a
Lot of
freeze frame.
editing.
Whole freeze frame. All right.
Goodness.
Now, put up a picture of the cinnamon roll on the screen.
Now zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance. So you can't see us right now, but I'm still narrating over the picture.
Because we're putting it in post.
Putting it in post. Zoom in on the donut. Then draw Photoshop Cone's face on it.
Future directions.
And then,
Directions to self.
let's see what else we can do for editing magic.
You're the one editing it,
Blend
so.
A small animation in MS Paint of. This will all be done in post. So as I'm narrating this, I just picture it appearing in front of me. So open up a new MS Paint blank canvas now. Draw a stick person walking. Copy and paste the donut from the still frame into his hand. And then make a small walking animation of him saying, "I sure do love this donut." Sponsored by TBONE.
You're sponsoring yourself.
We're sponsoring ourselves. Meta sponsoring. Yeah, I think if you just sponsor money to yourself, then you'll just get unlimited money. I think that's how it works.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you 1,000 won to shut up. Right?
Wow.
What?
Look at this.
That's so fancy.
I got paid right now.
That's so fancy.
1,000 Juan.
Can I have one horn?
Which Juan do you want?
So as you can tell, I just took a trip to Japan. It was really cool. This is a
Korea.
Japanese
To
dong.
Korea.
This is a Japanese dong. 1,000.
I also have a Japanese dog.
Wait, you don't even have a Mexican German one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh man.
So back to my story.
Put that on.
Welcome back.
Alright. So I took a trip down to Asia. And I had actually an Asian donut. Actually, I have a picture of it on my phone right
You
now.
wanna make a video?
Put the picture up in post. It's like a DNA helix shape.
A helix?
So a twist?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, you mean you could just say that?
So and I didn't
Fancy words.
I didn't do a
for
video review,
simple
but I'll do
things.
it now. The donuts in Korea are not how you would conventionally call donuts. They're more of a
deep fried circle.
yeah. It's basically like a churro, but breadier.
But breadier.
Spongier.
More yeast.
A spongier churro, and that's sort of the vibe I got. Sold from a street vendor, fried right in front of you. 100% churro vibe going on. So I'd say that it was a pretty good experience. It's like a churro flavored donut that's not actually cinnamon flavored. So it's
really weird.
It's pretty good. So I'd say it's fairly high.
Was it just plain, or did it have anything on
It
it?
had powdered sugar on it. That was
Powdered
about
sugar.
it. That's all it needed.
Powdered
Simple.
sugar.
It did the job effectively. It's like a Honda Accord, 1998. Does beautiful job. Doesn't look pretty.
And breaks down when you need it.
Yeah, beautiful. It'll
So on our scale, if we can bring up the scale real quick right here.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our categories. So we have
Well, hold on. We'll put up a still frame of a scale, and we'll do a little animation with like an arrow, maybe, walking them through the different categories. So right now, put up a blank MS Paint canvas. Do a straight line. Do at the ends, put a 0 and a what's our max?
it's 10.
10. We're doing the 0 through 10 scale. And then put hash marks for every number. And then at the 5 is your glazed.
Is just your plain glazed donut. Nothing special about it. Even though glazed donuts are pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, they're good, but they're the standard. So
Did you just say no?
Yeah, I don't like glazed donuts.
Oh,
well, so it's
so
just,
we're losing a guest tonight.
It's just it's a standard measurement because glazed donuts are the ones everyone knows. Even people in countries that don't have donuts know what a glazed donut is, because they've learned over the years.
because we've invaded their countries and given them glazed donuts.
Yeah, it's one of the good things about imperialism. So that's a number 5. At 0, you would have something like you had a donut that's been sitting in your trash can for a few days.
But you decide to bite into it anyways because you're starved, because
Yeah.
you're a college student who has no money.
Well, a 0 would be like a bagel, to be honest.
A bagel,
It's like you're expecting a donut, you bite down, and it's a bagel. There's no
Yeah.
sweetness.
and then you're ashamed for all your life for biting into a bagel, and you cannot be a part of TBONE anymore.
Yeah, so it's a bagel. Yeah, but it's a bagel when you expect a donut. So bagels can be good, but not when you're expecting a donut. So it's like you're in the dark, you're reaching for a donut. You bite
you're
down.
moving your hand around. You grab onto something. It's round. It feels like it's deep fried, but you're not sure. Bite right into it. Bagel.
Bagel. So that'd be a 0 on the scale.
And a 10 would be like, well, the one in my opinion that we had in the previous episode that we didn't post also, but it was that over the rainbow one. That was a pure 10. Let me tell you, that was so
Now,
good.
If you watch the episode, you'll see that we actually didn't even give it the best donut award.
We didn't even give it a 10. We just gave it a really good score.
So we haven't seen a 10, to be honest.
I'm
The-
a 10.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ho ho.
Oh.
We haven't seen a 10. I have yet to see a 10. And that's okay. That's fine. But we're still searching for it. And that's the whole point of T-Bone is that we're on this journey to find that 10.
Yeah, well,
we've come close.
maybe we'll head to Tennessee because Reed, you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, got him.
Welcome back to T-Bone. So that was cut.
Yeah. So the fresh fruit donut, I thought was the closest.
I thought it was a fresh strawberry. Like the donut had not been out for a long time. They had just put that fresh strawberry on it, and it tasted really good. In our opinion.
Yeah, it was the closest to a 10 I've ever had because it was natural juicy with the strawberry, not cream filled. It didn't have to be cream filled. It was simple.
No.
It was basically just a donut with a strawberry.
But for some reason, it was really good.
It was really good. It really hit that. If you watch the other review, you see we give it.
That he's not gonna post.
pretty high remarks. So that's just like one of the major things about it. It's a staple. It's close to 10, not 10, but we haven't. When me and Cone went to New York, we had a pretty good donut there, which you would never experience.
will never experience in my life.
But it was a Corona.
Corona.
Hear me out on this one, T-Bone. Corona. It's a croissant donut. It's a good
It
alternative.
was all flaky.
You would think it's flaky. It's
It
actually
wasn't?
beautifully moist
I haven't
and
seen a
delicious.
video in a
Now back on T-Bone related things. We're about to go to the Bunting household. And then we're going to review these donuts. It's going to be tight, dry, solid. It's going to be...
Are we actually going to cut these donuts, or are we just going to do what we did last time, where we just both bit into it?
We're going to both
kind
bite
of weird.
And it's not kind of weird.
It's a true love story.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah. It's
Like
spicy.
Lady and the Tramp.
Well, yeah. Lady and the Tramp would have been a lot better if they were eating donuts.
You're right.
There's less lag time when you eat donuts.
Interesting.
You know, it could have been a Long John, and it could have been cream filled.
Like where you go.
Yeah.
And split
Yeah.
down the middle.
Split down the middle. It could have been something like that. And so when they romantically meet in the center, their face is covered in chocolate and cream filling, and it adds humility to the whole thing. Yeah.
So y'all gonna do?
Yeah.
Sure.
So this has been the carb portion of T-Bone. Some people's favorite portion.
I would say, because all I do is drive, and everyone else just kind of talks.
So we'll meet you on the inside with guest star Benjamin Boring, Benjamin Blonde,
Legs, if you saw our
Legs.
other videos from our other
Benjamin,
same channel, different channel.
Bunting.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
Channel.
we're gonna be inviting Legs. Right now he's asleep, so we're gonna surprise him with a blueberry donut.
Yep, right in
doesn't
his
know.
face.
Right
It's gonna
in
be
his
smack cam.
So we'll get that after this commercial break.
'Kay.
Ready?
See ya.
Welcome back. T-Bone. So short break, commercial break. We just got done with our sponsor.
Now we have all these beautiful donuts in front of us, which we'll show you in 1 second.
So hold on.
Once we choose.
I'm gonna take hold on, T-Bone. While you're there, I'm gonna take a still
While you're down and out.
so to show you what's going on with the donuts. We'll add that in post. While you're on the ground, right there, you'll be seeing the donuts. So as you can see,
It was a transition.
at the top left, you have the blueberry. Top right, you have the old fashioned. Going down next little left to right, you have a Boston
Sorry, Kat.
Boston
cream,
Then you have raspberry filled, plain, not chocolate.
and then chocolate old fashioned.
Chocolate old fashioned.
Something I don't know.
A chocolate. I'm just gonna call it like
It looks like
a walnut
cornbread.
because it looks like a walnut.
Yeah, and then
Mom, do you know what this is?
maple.
Look at that thing. What is this?
It looks like
Comment down below.
Comment down below what you think it is. Then we have a maple,
Yes, maple, and then
strawberry sprinkle, then nut, and
Peanut.
then peanut, chocolate peanut, and then
we have a
Chocolate.
filled
chocolate powdered.
donuts.
powdered donut. There you go.
So back to us. This freeze frame gone. Editor, take that and post.
You should talk to yourself. You're the editor.
So we're just gonna dive right in. So
Yep.
do we want to try blueberry?
Well, Ben said we could try, so we're just gonna try one of his 2 that we bought.
Yeah.
So
this
it was
is-
strategic, actually.
This is what they look like. It's standard.
Really
It's a
fancy.
cake batter donut. blueberry. So I'm gonna split this 3 ways.
Gonna slice it up.
Or in half.
Thank God we're doing it like 3 ways, because last time we did it half ways or whatever, and
Yeah, there you go.
that was still like 6 donuts each if you count that. So
each of us grab one of these. So
I
remember,
have a
we
smaller one.
we grade on a curve. No, we grade on.
It was a 0 to 10.
so we have 0 to 10, but we have 3 categories, and 3 categories were we had aesthetic, just how it looks as we're looking at it right now. Then we had taste, because taste was really important.
Then we have smell or something.
And then we,
I can't remember.
and then we have a wild category that's always rotating, and it'll be
This week it'll be. What was it? Was it smell?
It's not smell.
I don't think we had
didn't-
3. I think
we
it
didn't
was 2.
smell. It was a 2.
It was aesthetic and aesthetic and
I think it
taste.
was just aesthetic and taste, because I remember you and Anthony.
The wild card will be price, but they're all priced the same.
Yeah. So this was a very modestly priced $9 for the dozen, right?
$9.89.
That's pretty good. Less than $1 per donut. I
Yeah.
can live with that. So
And
this
I
is the
didn't pay for
blueberry
it, so it made
donut.
it even better.
So
blueberry-
cake batter. So aesthetically, I'd say like a 3. Doesn't look that aesthetically
Oh, look
pleasing.
how purple
It is purple on the inside, which
Purple
is
on the
pretty,
inside,
nice-
pretty
it's
The
a nice
beautiful.
outside is an
lavender.
appealing
Poop.
brown green.
And it's got little blueberry like poops as well as with the poop
Yeah.
So
color.
apparently it's poop themed.
So I'd say a 3.
3
For aesthetics.
as like
Aesthetics.
I think
It's a humble donut.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Don't get me wrong.
Donut.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because the purple inside really
Yeah.
brings out the color in
I
my eyes.
agree.
That brings us to an average of 3 point.
Yes.
2.5? No, 3.75.
Yeah, 3 point. I think it's 3.66.
Wait.
3, 4, and 4.
Where's
It's a good thing I can't math.
All right, so it
Failed-
gives us somewhere around there.
Failed calculus one time. But there we go. Now we're gonna all take
Yeah.
Oh.
big bite together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. I always like that the cake ones are soft though.
They are soft. They're
They're always
really-
soft when you bite
It
in.
was 3.66.
I was right.
3.66 repeating.
So that's a marvelous taste. I think
But
I'll have it again.
I always hate the aftertaste
Why?
because it's just like, you know what I'm talking about.
It's like thick.
We have like I don't know. It's like a ghost taste, I guess, because it's not really there, but you feel it on your tongue. It's kind of weird.
It's very moist.
Like when you
Yeah,
burp
that was my
hot
big
dogs.
fear about this donut. It was going to be dry. Pleasantly surprised. I thought it tasted like a blueberry muffin, but much sweeter. That donut, it maintained that donut taste while seeming like a more healthy alternative to the traditional glaze. I'd give that a 6.
A 6.
I thought that's better than a glazed donut.
I say it's on the same level as a glazed donut, only
5.
because of the aftertaste.
5.
So it's like really good bite,
Mhm.
really good when you're eating it. And then of course the aftertaste is just like why?
I'd say 7 because it's not really sweet, and I don't like really sweet donuts. So
So that brings us to an average of a 6.
yes, and no.
Wait a minute. Are you allergic to blueberry?
That's a good question.
We're gonna have a death.
My first live televised death on T-Bone.
Pulling up the list. No blueberries.
All right, we're good.
You heard it here first.
Safe.
All right. So that
Also,
was
it's cooked, so
I
that
guess
takes
so.
away the.
that's the blueberry
allergens.
donut. Pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be trash, to be honest. So moving on.
Did you want old-fashioned regular?
I don't like old-fashioned donuts.
All right.
Well, you're going to have to try it because you had to grade it. So next we're going to be move on to the old-fashioned. So irregular shape, presentation.
That's what an old-fashioned
We'll see.
looks
So
like.
what do you guys think about the presentation of this donut?
I really like it.
I mean, it looks like an old-fashioned
Saying
donut.
a 4.
4.
But it looks like a flower.
Yeah, I think it's really pretty.
It looks like a flower.
I don't know if you can call that a flower.
No one said it was a good flower.
It looks better than your average glazed donut, so definitely a 6.
I'm saying a
in my
4.
book.
If I had a swimsuit calendar of either these or glazed donuts, I'd go with the glazed donut.
But that one has curves.
Alright, so I'm giving it a 4. You're giving it a...
It's 6. It's just a little bit better.
6.
A little bit better than the glazed.
I mean, it looks like for old-fashioned looks, it's not that clean. So
Not that
we're
clean.
gonna go with a 3.
Oh,
wow.
oh
So a
man,
4,
big
3, and a
6.
6.
Do you want me calculator?
That's a big hit to the old fashioned community. We'll send them something as a
4.33
4.33. So
average.
it's actually worse
than your glazed donut.
Alright. Shocking. So everyone take a piece. This one I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take one bite dry, but the second I'm going to be dipping into my coffee. Something that I feel like an old-fashioned donut would
Definitely go into.
Would go with.
Could you even dunk it in there? It's kind
Do
of.
you have enough coffee?
So
we're good on
You're
that.
just grace of coffee.
So it came out to a 4 point whatever. So
Amazing.
the scale will be at the bottom with how we've rated them so far.
Good luck with that.
Edit it in post.
In post.
So now we're about to partake in old fashioned. Ready?
Yep.
It's good.
I really like the glaze.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's
Tastes like an old fashioned.
it tastes like a donut. It definitely. So I'm gonna try it with coffee right now.
Yeah, secondary review right here. Would it taste better? I feel like it would be softer. Because it's kind of hard. It's not crunchy hard, but it's like, because of the glaze, I guess.
It's a taste wise. I can't say if it's better than the glazed.
The cat approves.
I'm gonna say it's not bad. I wouldn't mind having a dozen of these. Like I could probably eat these throughout the course of a day.
I probably couldn't.
I'd say a 4. Not as good as a glazed. Close.
I could eat these throughout the day. I give it a 4.
You have to. The glazed donut standard is a high standard. So like,
I really like glazed donuts, so that's why it's kind of a little hard for me to get anything to be.
because we want it heavy on the good side, like hard to be good. That way.
Sorry, I'm cleansing my palate.
No. I'm more. Can you bring our special guest into frame?
Here, we'll bring El Gato Poquito Chico. Right there, look.
You gonna eat it?
We're gonna see what his
Well, he really liked the first piece I gave him, but he's kind of
we're gonna see his review.
not happy with. Look, it's right here.
Not so happy anymore. There he goes.
Maybe he didn't like the first taste.
All right. So that was our special guest appearance. That was Ben Bussey. Who couldn't be with us right now? He's actually
died
sick.
in a.
If
car
you
accident.
go to our GoFundMe, you can help sickly children like Ben Bussey.
Just $1 a day to his Twitch.
That's
You can
not
support.
Ben.
We'll put it in his photo.
Aspirating,
Here.
aspiring.
Or right on me.
Right here.
Click on Emma to have to go to his Twitch page.
Has not took Ben
All right.
twice.
So now, the one that we've all been waiting for, whatever the heck this is.
The chocolate walnut.
So
looking
we're
thing.
gonna say that this is the chocolate walnut. It's a good term.
It looks just like one.
Aesthetically, it's a mystery. It's honestly, I don't really know what to
I
think.
don't know how they cooked it.
Um,
Maybe they did it like
Maybe in a
banana
pan.
bread. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say
what
it.
I'm thinking.
a 5. It's a little ugly. It's a hard to look at parts, but it's so mysterious that it draws me in.
I just want to try it.
I want to try it. Like it's an interesting shape for a donut. It's not even like Long John style. It's not donut ring.
Maybe it's a donut and a long john had a baby.
Yeah, it's like,
I
it's
guess.
like the weird,
'Cause it
strange
has, like, the weird, like,
love
long
child
john.
of the two.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this is a 5. Mysterious, kind of ugly. What about y'all?
For a final thing, I'll give it a 6 because it's a walnut. It's just like, I don't know. It's such a weird shape to have a donut
I'll
in.
get it a 4 because walnut's the dirt nuts.
So
The dirt nut.
it goes to a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Quick math.
I will try my best to cut this in 3s. Hopefully, it doesn't have anything inside it.
That would just be better. That would just upgrade.
It doesn't.
Oh, it's a shame.
So whoever gets the center, I feel like is gonna have an interesting experience.
So you're gonna get the center.
No, Jose will get the center.
Okay.
We'll do it fair.
Okay, so she got the right, you got the left, and I got the center. It works
Okay.
out perfectly.
So let's now
Oh my
try
gosh, it's our city.
it. We're gonna try it live.
Just a whole lot of nut.
All right.
Mother.
So we've given it a 5
PG.
aesthetically. The highest one so far, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I think
Oh no,
we
what was
had a
the blueberry?
We had a 6.
Oh, 6 for the blueberry.
I don't know.
Wait.
Figure it out in post.
Go back to the previous.
It's on the scale at the bottom. We have a running tally.
Wait, is there something? Or is that just
No.
chocolate?
That's just chocolate.
Okay.
It's just,
Okay.
oh god. A whole chocolate flake just fell off of mine.
Okay. All right, we're trying it. 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
It's like angel food cake.
That's what I was gonna say. Cause that's what it kind of feels like.
But it doesn't taste like angel food cake.
No, sadly. Angel food cake's pretty good.
Mm.
But
Why don't you want to try it?
I think if this didn't have the chocolate on it, it'd be really hard to eat this by
It
itself.
sticks to the roof of my mouth.
Let's find out.
She's going for it.
I like it better.
Well, yeah, better.
Mm.
Well,
Mhm.
chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like a strange hint from the dough. Maybe like a coconut hint.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think the coconut donut was next to it.
Mm.
We're not reviewing that one, by the way. Sadly.
Mom,
Mm.
yeah. Where's Mom's?
I'm getting a slight hint of something, but I don't. I
I
honestly
think
don't
it
know what it is.
coconut.
I just feel like this is like, like a Hostess thing. Like this could definitely be sold in like boxes of like whatever and
You
be
did
called
buy it
something.
in a box.
Well, yeah,
No,
of
let's
course.
do it in reverse order because I don't want to keep feeling like I'm like leading the charge.
I just
Okay.
thought we kept going that way.
2.
2? I'd give it a 3. I would definitely not.
I was gonna say a 3 as well.
I would definitely not eat this thing
2 in mass.
multiple times. I gotta eat the rest of it.
It'll be a
of course, but-
2.66. I believe you'll find.
A quick mass.
So, as he's finishing that,
I got the biggest piece.
I just
You
wanted to make a
finish it.
quick comment on the modern dilemma going on within the donut industry when they make things like the weirdly shaped almond donut without properly thinking about the traditional form of donut making. The ancient art that was the balance between aesthetic and taste. And sometimes they just go wild and they don't meet either of those criteria.
There's those weird. I don't know if we'll ever review them, but there's these donuts that are just square. That's a big hit to the donut community. I don't know how we're gonna recover from square donuts.
You had to strike a fine balance between
And then you gotta
interesting
remember-
and gimmicky.
You gotta remember, there's also a voodoo donut in whatever city.
Yeah.
And they have like people-shaped donuts.
But the thing is, like, you
Okay.
can't stray away from the basics.
Mm.
If your taste is not good, if your batter, the cakiness, the consistency of the basics, the foundation of donut, you can't really build off. You can't go interesting without going gimmicky. Because we can make a person-shaped donut all day, but if it's trash in taste, texture, it's not gonna fly.
You're not
You know.
gonna fly.
So, and that's like the big dilemma happening currently in the donut industry is you have abominations like we just had.
It wasn't an abomination. It was bad because we all gave it bad scores. But
I mean, bad on the scale.
it's not like
of the
I
glazed
wouldn't
donut.
eat it.
If it was open,
Just wouldn't eat it.
You
and
did eat
if
it.
there was a box at like a work function, I would have it.
I wouldn't.
I would go for it.
I'd
If
be
it was like
"Oh,
one
not
of
today."
the 3 options. If it was that or the rainbow one.
Oh my goodness! If it was over the rainbow, I would choose that one over
Mm.
every day.
Over the rainbow is not one of my personal favorites.
It's such a
However,
good.
moving
You said
on.
It was your favorite.
It's my favorite.
It's your favorite.
It's
Okay.
my
So,
favorite donut I've ever had.
Due
so
to
far.
a horrible administrative error, we have a chocolate old
read.
fashioned, which we'll try. Aesthetically, I'd say it's a 6. It's a 6.
That's
for
so
me.
much higher than you use a
Well,
regular old fashioned.
It's actually better looking.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
looks nice. Like the chocolate glaze takes away some of the
the ugliness of it.
well, what's it called? It's the imperfections of the donut,
Imperfections, really.
and it hides them, kind of like
Makeup hides females.
mental health, depressive memes.
Yes.
I mean, I use those to hide my depression.
Exactly, we all do, and just like the donut.
Therapist memes. Oof.
$1 a day to our Patreon.
To our So,
As he drops it
I
face
give it
first.
a 6. Jose, how are you feeling about this?
I like it a lot better. I think I gave that one a 6, so I'm going to give this one a 7. So,
Okay,
old-fashioned chocolate, 7.
I'm still giving it a 4.
Still a 4.
6, 7, 4.
You can't cake ugly with stuff.
You make it ugly, you put more ugly on it, it just gets uglier.
Exactly.
So what is that total?
That is a 5.66.
Just slightly better than a glazed,
All right,
which is, I mean, it is a little better.
this challenge is hard even with thirds. I'm feeling the burn already, and we have
Well, if that video ever gets finished, you'll have the part where Reed is literally passed out on my couch in a cold sweat
Really?
from eating so many donuts. Because we did halves, remember? So that's like 6 donuts each, basically.
and it was miserable. I've never been sicker. It's almost like someone's.
Yeah, it's almost like someone sneezed on it, and it just got
Sneezed.
sicker.
Did you sneeze on the donut? Is that what we're alluding to?
No, but Jesus Christ is
definitely.
Is our Lord and Savior?
No. We'll put it in post.
We'll put it in post. Put a clip of the song now.
I sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker.
What song?
I love that song. What a beautiful clip.
Really,
Shout out to our editor. Okay.
So you're the editor. So shout out to you.
I might go on a Fiverr. I was thinking about this. We should get a Fiverr editor.
What?
It's a
You know Fiverr?
You're gonna pay someone to edit for you?
$20 to edit one of these videos?
Okay.
It would get
I'll
done.
do
It would be
it
done.
for $20.
It would be done in like a day, basically.
I'll do it for $20.
Look it. Back to the donut review. Chocolate
So-
old fashioned.
Chocolate old fashioned.
Diving back into
Here it is again. I was like, maybe it's just me, but this one's kind of like,
Gross.
It's kind of worse.
it's kind of like tougher, I guess, or harder because of the chocolate. Maybe it's been out for a little bit.
I'd say this is a 2.
A 2.
I give it like a 3. I'll be generous today. Even though, did I give, I don't even know what I gave for that
I'm
one.
just gonna
Doesn't
give
matter. Go back.
1 or 0. We'll do
Replay.
0.5.
0.5 for you.
I
Alright.
passed it on to Mom.
We got a hard grader in the room. Everybody's a critic.
I was at 2.75.
2.75. Not your best.
One
Exactly.
donut wheel.
They thought that adding chocolate would enhance the experience. They didn't think hard enough.
It made it worse.
They did not think hard enough.
Do you want milk?
Milk. Oh yeah, you guys have milk.
Do you want milk?
I think the last time we did milk, remember?
Yeah, it builds up. It's a thick liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes
Sponsored by Shamrock, by the way, if you
It's
remember.
good.
Actually, we get
And milk
Great
has
value.
milk has some of your best bang for your buck when it comes to daily vitamins, minerals, and calcium. Milk.
So is that
You,
a yes or no?
you milk them, we silk them. Silk, the soy milk.
All right.
So that was a not answered.
No, the answer was no. But I do have to cleanse my palate every time to have
Yes.
a more generous.
Can I have some water?
Yes,
Well,
I
I can get you water.
it will also count for my water intake for the day. So this bottle, from our sponsors, of course, the Spark 2 Electric Boogaloo.
The Spark. Is that what this thing's called?
Yeah. It does your water intake for you.
What I love about this is
every
the
time you drink.
ergonomic design that it feels in my hand. It
It's-
feels like I'm supposed to be drinking
It
water.
looks
Yeah.
like a geometric thing. Okay. Mom
also-
brought you a water bottle.
The military grade plastic lid that
How's
closes
it military grade?
and locks. And also
And you got a little thingy
a cord to hang.
to attach to your
You can hang it to the back of your car.
pants or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what you would attach it to. When you're
Carabiner?
when you're hang gliding, you can just attach that to your hang glider right there.
No.
Or to like a carabiner on your belt?
No, that's too simple.
Or like hold it?
No.
A lot of features. We
From our
haven't fully-
sponsors.
We haven't fully uncovered everything you can do with that water bottle, but we will.
The water is also owned by Nestle.
Nestle,
Yep.
our big sponsor. Shout out to Nestle for providing us with
With
some of the best tasting water I've ever had. Blood, sweat, and tears literally went into them.
literally into the water and then filtered.
And it just tastes so much better when you know that people are literally dying because of it. Like, people would want that water over life.
I mean, you're correct.
So, it makes the experience overall enjoyable for the three of us, I would say.
The ones of I was like the ones of us really because I'm the only one drinking that water.
we drink it.
You have
Members
yes
Members Mark.
members.
Sponsored by Members Mark. Mineral
Which is
enhanced for
Sam's
taste.
Club.
So let me, quick water review. Let
Mark.
me
You
taste these
also had
minerals.
a mix of our water and your water.
We mixed waters.
Yeah.
I think that's a cardinal sin.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't think.
Oh,
we can
and
have
so
that.
we had a blind taste test. Jose, your water was actually also Members Mark. We swapped it without you realizing. And you
So-
couldn't even tell the difference.
So I didn't know the difference, and it still tasted well. Wow.
Wow.
It goes
Water.
purified water, and I just tasted it. If you have an iron deficiency, calcium deficiency, scurvy, this has all the
Scurvy,
minerals
what's
you need.
scurvy?
Scurvy is
Vitamin C
Vitamin
deficiency.
C.
Okay.
So back to the donut review. Off this tangent. So we have this here filled donut.
Is it
and
raspberry
in-
filled?
I don't know if it's raspberry or strawberry, but it definitely looks
Well,
raspberry.
I like
They
the
do
presentation.
raspberry, I think.
It's like how all the companies are going with the new plain logos. It's just is, you know?
Modern, you mean? not
Simplified.
plain. I think it looks really good because it's like a
Minimalistic.
glazed donut plus filling. So I think
I'd say this is a definite 6.
I was gonna go with the 6. That's my answer too.
We'll 666.
Oh,
this is
boy.
a decent donut. So because of the nature of cream filled, I'm gonna go with the old. We take turns taking a bite because cutting through
the raspberry filling.
Actually, we'll start with Emma because we'll do this in reverse order.
Okay.
Yeah, have fun with that.
The cream hole. It's not a cream hole. Well, that's what she said.
This is a
Edit that out.
Yeah, no. This is a family show.
I think
Okay,
it is.
don't make any comments just
I think
yet.
we did say it was a family show. I love raspberry filling. It's really delicious. Really smooth too. So like more like a jam, I guess. Jam is a little bit smoother.
Doesn't it have the raspberry
You want to go
seeds?
first then?
Well, you can already hear, but this one is probably an 8 because I love filled donuts. Cream ones, which we'll eventually get to, will get a little bit higher if the cream is very smooth. But
You give this an 8?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7. Quality.
5 because I don't like raspberry.
what a shame.
Raspberry.
So calculating
What a
the
shame.
numbers, crunching
They
it
low key hurt.
in my head. Sponsored by Kleenex.
These are puffs.
Oh, I thought they were
$1 million
Walmart
brand deal.
Oh, just
Gone.
kidding. 6.66.
So our 666 donut got a 6.66.
Okay. That was
It was devilishly good.
a good experience.
Oh, punch.
Alright. So we're about to do another cream filled donut, so get your palettes ready.
Yep. So we're
That's
moving
really
on.
water.
This is Boston cream. So the cream, I'm hoping it's very smooth because love.
So I have to
Love
eat the Boston cream.
Now
one?
these aesthetics here with this
'Cause
donut.
Guess who doesn't like Boston
It's not as
cream?
simple.
It's so round though.
It's like nice and round.
It's like unusually round donut.
It
Are you
it
talking
just
about my
is.
mom like that?
I'd say this is a 5 for me. It just is. The
But-
presentation.
I thought you liked that it was round.
Well,
So
yes.
why would you
I
give
like
it
it.
the
I like that
standard
it's round.
5's. Well, it's the standard.
It's standard.
Like
Okay.
there's nothing special about it. Nothing standard. The other one was
Well, I think
Interesting.
it's 9.
A 9 because
pretty.
it's super. It's like
It's pretty.
it's like perfectly
5,
round.
5 to 9.
But I'm just gonna give it like a 6
5, 9, and 6.
because the only thing that makes it better is that
That
it
is
is round.
also a 666.
Are you serious?
Welcome back to
Yes.
666.
So right now it's tied with its
Its cousin, I guess.
its cousin, brother, maybe. I'm gonna take the first bite,
Spouse,
by
even.
showing these guys how you're supposed to bite into a donut. All right, are you ready?
Okay.
You're gonna eat the entire thing? Works for me.
Oh my god, you monster.
All right,
Would you have
all right. So we didn't give that a rating yet, did we?
No.
0.
3.
Maybe it's just because chocolate's a little overwhelming, but I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm
3, 4,
getting
and
a
0.
little
3.5.
chocolate.
3.5. Not as good of a job as his raspberry cousin.
Yeah, raspberry, of course, very delicious. It's kind of like the fresh strawberries that we had that
I'm
time.
gonna be too sweet now to even enjoy my favorite donuts.
That one I can't wait
Is
for.
it next? I think it is next.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
next.
I hope so.
So, do we want to end on it, or do we want to?
Well, I want it because I'm gonna like tap out soon.
Oh, so we'll put it last.
Tap out.
All right.
Tap out.
We're gonna. So these
As
three.
in, donuts are hurting
Let's
my
see.
soul.
No.
We've-
Emma,
we've
we
done-
have 3 smaller ones. These are not full-size donuts.
Okay.
A little gypped. I'm a little angry. So
Well, they're
Viewers-
cake, they're cake donuts.
cake donuts, they're tiny.
Cake donuts are
The way they
small.
sit in my palm.
Right, those are cake donuts.
They don't even cover my fingers.
Well, because whenever you eat it, you're gonna learn that it's thick,
Dense.
or as
That's not good.
the peanut gallery
I
said,
do not like dense cakes.
All right. So
But,
aesthetically, it's pretty darn.
I think it's so cute because it's small. It's actually the smallest donut that we have in the box.
That's a 7.5. It's adorable.
Oh,
I'm just
I
gonna
can't
give it
do
a
quick maths with that.
plain 7 because of the cuteness of it being so small. Good color too.
I mean-
good
Yeah.
color maple.
I guess 6 because too much
7.5,
brown. Too much brown.
7, and 6.
That is
You say too much brown?
Yep, 6.83.
6.83. We're getting very exact. So now the real test is taste, because I'm a bit skeptical of the.
So I like maple, but I don't know.
Are you Canadian?
But I don't know how this maple donut will do. Because Amy's was pretty good. We had Amy's.
So these are pretty. These are like a single bite, which is good. I don't know if
For
I
him, yeah, for him.
This is like 2 or 3.
I'll try it in one though.
All right.
But there it is, maple donut.
This tastes exactly like the MRE.
I know what you're talking about. The maple.
The maple.
What is it? Is it a? I think it's a pound cake.
Maple flavored
Well, pound cakes
Muffin
are
top.
the heftier.
Muffin. Yeah, there you go. And it's
maple flavored muffin top.
Maple muffin top.
This is not a compliment in any way.
No.
So I'm guessing you don't like it.
It brings back horrible memories of the field.
I think
My PTSD.
it just reminds me of that
Same.
awful taste because it's the worst MRE. Oh, it's one of them.
What?
I've
Pork,
had
maple
pretty
pork sausage or
bad-
pork.
Yeah. So maple pork
MRE.
sausage MRE. Literally
It
exactly.
doesn't come with granola.
there
There's
even
literally
a-
no redeeming
Is it
qualities.
even a good MRE?
No.
And in the pork sausage it comes
That's
with
what I thought.
is a square that you put table syrup on.
For some reason, I throw out the table syrup every time because I am not dipping
It's
my
garbage.
pork sausage in maple syrup.
I have to give this a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
I mean,
I know it's a sad day for the maple community.
the maple community.
I liked it because I haven't been scarred from MREs.
Oof.
Like, there's nothing wrong. I just can't get over the mental image it gives me.
Just I can
Haven't even
kind
done the
of
war and you already have PTSD.
I can taste the pork sausage patty.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't vibe with me. It's such a bad meal, and no offense to the maple community at all. I know some really good
high,
maple.
high offense to the MRE community though.
I have a lot of friends and family of the maple community. They call themselves Mape people.
the May people.
The May people community.
Like from the Mayflower.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I guess.
they're wonderfully charming, interesting to talk to, and they love maple. But
He's
that
talking about Canadians, by the way.
that was not kosher.
Ohioans. Is that what it was?
Ohioans, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
kosher. Not.
There was a 50-state
Did
list
not
of
jive
what
well.
they're called.
So what was that? The final score?
So you had 2. You had 3. I think you said.
I think
Playback.
I gave it a 4.
2, 3, 4.
Gives you 3.33.
The
No, it gives you 3.
Gives you 3.
Yeah, I can divide simple math. I'm in college.
Okay. All right. So next, I'm not very looking forward to this one, to be honest.
Then why'd you get it?
Well, I got it just to change up because we had like maple and chocolate and whatever. This is our only like
It's a
strawberry topped
strawberry sprinkled.
cake
Cake
donut.
donut.
Oh, sweet.
The cake donuts are pretty hard.
Aesthetically, I'd say. Well,
Dense, I should say, not hard.
what
dense.
would you say, Jose?
Aesthetically, I love sprinkled donuts. As how does it compare to a regular glazed? Maybe like a 5.25.
Goodness.
5.25.
It's like very slightly better.
Saying a 4.
I was gonna say 4.
So 4, 5.25.
Okay, this is what a
I'm gonna put
calculator is.
I'm gonna put some really weird numbers up on the board next time.
4.4166.
4.416666. That number, I love it.
It's a good number.
It's a good number.
It's the exact amount that our subscribers can donate to us if they want a sticker of Reed's face.
I want
Yeah.
a sticker of Reed's face. I'll put it on my 40
So-
ounce bottle.
Are you ready?
Yes. So
Sure.
once again, if you don't remember, we're
All in
having
one bite.
the strawberry. I'm doing it in 2 bites.
All right. T-Bone, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not our finest hour.
This is horrible.
I have like a bubblegum taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
But it's bubblegum like you know like for drugs that you take when you're a kid, like medicine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That kind of bubblegum.
Oh,
So
like in
re-
a cough syrup.
Like really bad bubblegum.
Or Pepto-Bismol.
Ugh.
As soon as she finishes, I'll
It's a big one.
oh my
for
god,
me.
that's
Big one.
Gonna be my score. 1. It's not the worst.
A 0.
If someone
That was like biting into a bagel.
I love bagels.
Then it's got to be higher than a 0
we have to give the
or
context.
lower than a 0.
A bagel in the dark when you're reaching for a donut.
Yep. when you really wanted a donut.
So basically, what you're saying is that if you were in the dark and you reached for this one and bit into it, it would be just as good as expecting a donut and biting into a bagel.
I mean, I love bagels so much.
Okay.
So it would be a pleasant
She's
surprise.
sticking with her 0.
All right.
So it's like
If I got a bagel over a donut, I think I'd be so happy.
at least over that one.
So T-Bone, this is a good life lesson. We taste it so you don't have to.
Which is why I said it tastes like
So we're bearing this burden for you, the viewer.
medical bubblegum.
So don't have it. If you go to Donut Wheel, their strawberry sprinkle donut is not their finest craft. Honestly, it's an affront to donuts in general. All right.
I don't know how we're going to continue after this one. Because the next one is also a cake donut. But
I think it's going to be pleasantly surprising.
the good thing about it is that
It's a change.
it's
It has peanuts,
chocolate
which are technically
and it
healthy.
has peanuts. Can you eat peanuts?
I don't know.
We're going to have a fun time with this.
All right, so chocolate peanuts. I do like the aesthetic.
No, but I'm allergic to peanut butter.
I'm going to say this is a 7.
This is a 7 to you?
And looks?
This guy.
Look at how nice it, like,
Mom, come here.
porcupiney. It
The
looks like a
very
hard
first thing
American
on my
donut.
list, peanuts.
You're allergic to peanuts?
Apparently, but let's go.
All
You
right.
heard it here first.
So our first death.
We're going to have a live EpiPen.
I don't have EpiPens.
We're going to have a live
Death.
death.
On screen.
So I gave it a 7. Jose?
I do like it's a little like porcupine self, but it's not.
Like a hedgehog.
Doesn't deserve a 7. Deserves a 6.
5.
So it's
So it's a 6. I win again.
High 5. Dankeschön.
Sweet Jesus.
But the fact that it's a cake donut makes it
Oh,
hard.
no, not even a countdown. He's just...
He just straight up bit into it, and he's already regretting everything.
All right. A 2.
Mm.
4.
I'm gonna keep with my 1.
I don't want to do that quick math.
3 plus 4 is 7 divided by 3 is 2 point.
2.33.
Put it right here.
Big numbers.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised about that number either. It's exactly what I calculated in my head.
I need a quick math.
I'll just edit in me saying the number. I'm just gonna mouth the word watermelon so we can edit and post and show what number it was.
Watermelon. I don't think that'll work out.
I'm also allergic to watermelon.
How do you know?
Here we go. One of those,
How do I know? It hurts.
Alright. We have 2 donuts.
2.
We have this one,
Oh.
and then we have the big boys.
We only bought 2, so that doesn't mean I have to have them.
We should have just bought one.
No.
I was a fool.
We're gonna split that one. We'll save the other one for later. We just had to try it in the old college. We'll do the old college try because right now we're sitting in a whopping 11 donuts after that one because we got 2 of the same. So in TBN fashion, we can't just review 11. It has to be a dozen, the
Okay.
dirty dozen or nothing.
Is it Baker's dozen 13?
Baker's dozen is 13.
No, don't say that.
We're at 10 right now. Were you keeping count?
Well, because she had one.
Wait, what one
we
did she
bought
have?
we bought 12. She had one.
What one was that?
It was coconut.
It
Oh,
was
no.
the coconut one, which we didn't review. Please
No,
don't.
no,
Please don't.
We're going with what's the opposite of a baker? A blacksmith.
Blacksmith
I mean,
dozen.
that is kind of...
Because he screws up the first one or something. So that's why he only has 11.
He donated one to mom. Donated one to Ben.
Speaking of, what score aesthetically would you give your donut?
10.
A 10.
A 10 for...
I don't.
It was a cake. It looked like the blueberry.
It was the blueberry with literally just
But it was just
sprinkles
Take
of...
this with a pinch of
of-
salt. This is not a professional T-bone review, but how is the taste?
10.
Mom loves it so much.
A 10 and a 10.
It's my absolute favorite.
You know,
It's a cake donut with toasted...
Don't say the word cake donut. Cake donut.
Cake donut.
All right.
scar me for life. Never cake donuts ever again.
Oh, sweet.
What kind of Krispy Kreme? Aren't they cake donuts?
No, they're donuts.
They're donuts, in case you didn't know.
Not the greatest.
So here's an interesting story about donuts. You know that the donut does not actually reference the donut itself? Like what we think today, the modern definition of a donut is not the same as it originally was. Originally, the donut hole is what you would consider the donut. And then colloquially, through time, selling the rings, they became more popular and therefore known as donuts.
Well, the reason why they went to rings is because he wanted all sides of the donut to be equal in cooking.
No, I think I'm actually gonna throw it.
In frying, I guess you could say. But that's why there's a hole in them now.
No idea.
There you go.
The more you know. All right.
Also, I have no idea if that was true or not.
Let's jump into the. let's head first. This bad boy.
This is how much water we have left.
So you can see it's a powdered donut. Hopefully, it's a bit more refreshing. Hopefully, it's lighter. It's definitely going to be lighter than the cake.
Yes, thankfully.
So, it's a chocolate-filled powdered donut. Aesthetically,
10.
10 for
are
you?
you giving it a 10?
It makes me think of happiness.
For powdered.
So 10.
These are my
6.
favorite donuts,
Wait.
which you know.
I'll give it a 7.
6, 7, 10. What is that?
16 plus 7 is 23 divided by 3. 7.66, I guess.
Quick maths.
You heard it here first. Put the number right here. That's a
Watermelon.
If it's not 7.66, I'm not a college student. I dropped out.
All right. Since this is
Heard it here first.
traditional filled, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
It's chocolate frosting,
Chocolate frosting filling.
so it's sick.
But the filling is really good too. So really light donut makes it even lighter with the powdered sugar, and then you have the light filling on the
filling
inside.
is light.
So I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it like an 8.
I'm gonna give it like a 4.
10.
It's really good. 4.
I'm
10.
not a fan of the chocolate filling.
I love it. It's a 10.
It's really
So
good.
a little tidbit
Tidbit.
about me. Frosting is a no-go. I'm
Why
not
did
a
you get
frosting.
the frosting long john?
I thought it was whipped cream.
No, he even said. The lady said what it was, and it was like wedding cake.
No, I'm not a frosting guy. Like cupcakes, I'll eat everything but the frosting. Some people are reverse and they eat only the top of the cupcake. I can't do that.
He's one of those people that just like swipes it all off, eats the regular cupcake.
And birthday cakes, oh, don't get me started. They have to be ice cream cakes because the frosting on those things you can just avoid. But on a regular cake, a birthday cake, they just put frosting.
They have like whipped cream,
Mm-hmm. Birthday
cakes or something like that. They taste pretty good. I think they're better than regular cream.
I'm not
or whatever they have.
strong enough.
I don't think we can do that.
What?
To be honest,
That?
like, do you feel your stomach right now? Are you feeling what I'm feeling?
I'm
Because I'm
feeling
feeling
pretty close to throwing up. Just looking at
and
it.
yeah, looking at that does not make it better.
All right. So this is.
They're great. Because I've had them like my
Wedding
entire
cake.
life.
I'm sure they taste good.
Fantastic.
All right, how about this? We'll take a bite of this. We'll leave the rest.
I don't
Just-
know. Mm-mm.
No.
Singular.
Gone.
No. You literally can't. Sit down. You have to finish it.
Singular bite. As long as you can get
All the flavor in there.
sides of the donut and the middle part just to review it, but we're not gonna
What if I
T-bone.
throw up?
T-bone, we're too weak. We had an extra person and we were still too weak to finish.
Well, she's a weakling.
All right.
She is a weakling.
Okay, so let's talk about this one.
As we're all like throwing up.
Aesthetically, I'd say it's an 8. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
I think it's pretty good looking because, like, you know, you have your standard one, which is like filled on the inside, but this looks better because it's just straight down the middle.
I don't think it's good looking.
What would you give it then?
Like a 4.
Like a 4. I'm gonna give it a 7.
4, 7, 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 7 plus 12 is
19.
divided by 3. That's
Is 6.33.
you heard it here first. All right, we're not getting any younger, so That was an awful experience. It was like getting tased, but
Have
worse.
you been tased?
For your 5th time during the same day.
It's like being in a. It's like being pepper sprayed by the police and then tased.
Well, for me, it was pretty good. So, cream was a little thicker because it's supposed to be on a wedding cake or whatever. Chocolate, still pretty good. And the donut itself is soft, but I'm just going to give it a 6. Maybe that's because we're a little overwhelmed.
I'm giving it a 1. That frosting was literally one of the worst experiences I've had.
Jeez.
It was so thick and like buttery. Probably good things if you're a frosting fan, but if you're not a frosting fan, it just overwhelms all taste of the rest of the donut. You can't enjoy it.
For memories, I give it a 7. From currently, I give it a 2 because I'm gonna die.
So, basically, T-Bone. I think it would have been better had we had not.
Saved it for last.
Yeah. However, I wasn't a fan. And I don't think I would have been a fan anyways. I just would have
Because you
been
don't
more
like
generous
frosting.
earlier.
Yeah, well, but we give it a good shot, T-Bone. We got through our dirty. Well, I guess it wasn't a dozen, right? Was
It was
it?
a dirty 11.
That we got through a
Ocean's
dirty 11. Ocean's 11, good movie. Ocean's 8, same thing with females.
9, Ocean's 9.
Ocean's 9 coming out
I don't think it.
eventually.
I don't know.
Look,
I don't know when it's coming out.
I've never
T-Bone,
seen either.
I'll watch it though.
let's be real here. So, Donut Wheel, how was it?
My favorite donuts.
I'd say not. I didn't think high.
So we were told Donut Wheel
Okay.
is
my
the
favorite
best.
donuts is not there right now.
The best in Tucson is what you told us.
Okay, that's what everyone thinks.
Did it live up to the hype, Reed?
No.
No.
Amy's Donuts was.
Amy's Donuts was better.
Well, that's. Don't you guys like the weird ones?
Only because it has Over the Rainbow.
Because I don't
Bringing it
like.
right back.
I don't like sweets that much.
Oh.
So that's why I like Donut Wheel because it's not that sweet.
Over the Rainbow is so
Donut Wheel,
good.
you heard it. It's dividing. Not a 100% consensus. Our special guest thinks otherwise.
Yep, but definitely stop by.
She's not as experienced as us with donuts, so I'm
'Cause
gonna
donuts are,
discount
like,
her. Put a
not
large
good.
X over where she is right now.
Rude.
Donut Wheel,
Rude. I let you
Sorry.
in my house.
you're garbage.
I wouldn't say you're garbage. I think it was pretty good. The fact that you guys have this one, this bad boy, it changes things. It makes it so that I would say you definitely stop
gold.
by for those ones at least.
It's a brave donut. It's like you're taking a stance on, but on a really bad platform. It's like the Wii U. It's like you're going for it.
It's really innovative,
You're gunning for it. It's cool.
I forgot the Wii U existed.
But it's trash.
but it's gonna fail.
So
But I would say
It's
if you're
so
in town,
mean.
stop by Donut Wheel, try those big
Off
boys.
of Viner Road.
yeah,
And
don't expect anything special. Don't expect anything terrible either.
Unless
it's
you're not Reed and then you like it. a
maybe
lot.
we'll do like a year review.
Don't get a strawberry.
Come back in a year and we'll see if the place is even still open.
It's been open my entire life, hasn't it?
Survived construction.
Yep.
okay. All right,
Survived Ina being down.
T-Bone. This is the Reed, the Mean Man Burton, Jose, what's your
It's like mine doesn't work very well.
the Raw Deal Aguilar,
That's what she said.
and Emma. I have no taste in donuts, Bessie.
I don't like donuts. What do you expect?
All right,
But she's-
signing off.
she's
Give them the
still-
T-Bone salute.
Okay, ready? This is the T-Bone salute?
Apparently.
I guess so.
Oh, I was hoping that you would do like an O.
Oh, okay, here.
Oh,
We could do it
an
again.
O?
T-O. Well, it had to be T-Bone, T...
I don't know.
It's
What
gonna-
do you- oh, there
put
could
it in
be.
post.
There's a
Yeah,
B.
put it in post.
Signing off.
2 boys, 1 Nissan.
Yeah, two boys, 1 Nissan exclusive. And here you go, T-Bone. There's Reed again. Passed out on the couch again with a fan on him to get rid of the sweats.
It's
But
awful. Don't do what I did.
don't be Reed.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Don't be, I don't know. Doing donut reviews is our life now and all. But it's a tough life to live when you're doing
Life.
when you're doing it 12 wheels at a time.
Honestly, it might be the hardest thing I've ever